Greetings. Calm yourselves, everyone. I know you're shocked by my appearance. And yes, I am a zombie. But I have good reason for being here. My name is Branislaw Brains Malinowski. And I have an announcement to make. One of great importance to us all. Are there any questions?
Didn't you die like years ago?
Indeed, I did die. But the topic under discussion is so important that I had to resurrect myself, you might say.
Where are we? So the news of Bigfoot brought you back to life? I don't believe this.
Indeed, it is the Bigfoot cultures that has just been found that I wish to announce here at this news conference. This is true. But it's true, and I know you postmodernists don't want to think about the seriousness of such an event, but it is true. Why don't you just go back to your armchair, philosophers? Anyway, as I was saying, I wish to talk about this discovery, the discovery of Bigfoots. This is a new culture, an important culture that has just been found. How we should approach them, which is why I came back from the grave, is we should use a psychological functionalist theoretical lens upon which to better understand these people, if you might call them that. Are they mentally stable? What sort of psychological stabilities are required for them to survive? How have they sustained themselves this long? What do their brains taste like? No, not that. But all the rest of it. Hold on right there. You? Who is this? I'm Radcliffe Brown. I recognize you.
Really?
Something a bit with your face, though.
Ugly. Time in the dirt together. Anyway,
Little zombie humor.
I think this we should take a bit more of a structuralist approach.
Bah! Forever why? Structural. Functional. That's what we need. The psychological, individual perspective of each person. What are the cultural motivations behind them? What are the motivations behind them? What do their brains taste like? An individual's brain has a great deal of importance, both for the culture and for the zombie. Would you agree?
I'm not going to call myself a functionalist, of course. To me, I think we should focus on the equilibrium of this culture. How do they make their culture stable? That is an important question.
Equilibrium, schmequilibrium. I think that is poppycock, as my instructors back in merry old England used to call it.
I thought it was merry old Poland.
Poland, England. Well, I studied both. I suppose there is some value to what you say. Equilibrium, group, individual is more important. But maybe there's some way that we could somehow trade parts or something.
You're not joking. Believe me, I know jokes.
You bring up a good point about the group and the multiplicity of facets and the multiplicity of brains. That is a tasty supposition.
Yes, of course. So, do you think we can find the needs and find the balance, as it were?
I think we could. I've never thought of it that way, my boy. This does sound rewarding. Maybe you and I could sort of trade our theories a little and make a new theory.
You're not joking, are you? I think we can define the needs of this culture, I suppose. Yes.
Well, all right. Then we shall. So, the announcement of our Bigfoot culture is ongoing. We're very excited about it. We're very excited for you, the audience, to have attended this event. Are there any questions, any further questions from the audience?
Yes, Malinowski, how did you really feel about the people you studied?
Pardon, I'm losing a bit of my face. Excuse me. Excuse me, could you repeat that question?
How did you really feel about the people you were studying?
Well, whatever do you mean by that?
Oh, just the people, the Aborigines. Did you have any other opinions?
Well, I heard it was told that something happened after my death. I believe it was a fiction, so I'll just let that pass.
Is there any questions for me?
How come you never took into account historical changes in culture?
Any questions at all, really? Any?
How about that one, young sport?
History, culture.
Well, apparently there's no questions for me, so I think it's kind of...
Some theorists. Well, my friends, today Bigfoot, tomorrow plants
And brains.
brains.